Are the stupid links? Or the sneaky links?
They're in your Discord DMs.
Oh, through you?
I
That's what it is.
slid in the
Stupid
DMs,
link.
dog.
Stupid links.
Alright. Okay, I got him.
Snuck in those DMs, dog. I slipped a picture of my dick in there.
Oh, is that what the extra one is?
Yeah, basically. Eric didn't get that one.
Ooh, I feel lucky.
Oh man.
He's seen it too. He's seen it plenty. You know, it just be
It's a good reminder.
Yeah.
I've seen it IRL.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder.
Like motherfucking Zelda, we are back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast, a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about, including the motherfucking Lake Show. What's good? It's Game 6. We're all watching it on the side here. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-hosts and best friends.
Eric.
Hey, what's up, you guys? You know the name, Lil Shoe Rack, just in case you
Lil
forgot.
Shuraka.
Rocka.
Black.
Plow, plow, plow.
You don't know the gun sounds. What the fuck?
You know? On some ignorant gun sounds. Got that extendo clip. But that's what we need the Lakers to pull out right now. I'm actually, let's see, where are we at currently?
To be a bandwagoner, I mean, I guess I'm not because they haven't won anything, but I think this game made me into a Lakers fan.
Hey.
Right here.
That's dope, man, because I've been trying to get us all to become Lakers fans for a bit, and I feel like I've gotten success this time around because we're making a pretty good playoff run against the defending champs, as evidenced by you, where they're playing this sick-ass game in particular right now. They could fucking, end the series, and they seem to be locked in, and it's convincing
Played
you.
really well. It is,
They're
yeah,
playing
because
well.
I mean, the other games I saw between them, like Golden State, even when they lost, was having like success shooting threes, and in this game, I don't know what the Lakers are doing, but the Golden State Warriors ain't.
That
doing
boy
shit.
Austin Reeves popping off, boy.
Dude.
He's
Half court
playing out of
shot.
his mind.
Jeez,
Oh, he cut it again. He just rebounded. See, we're all watching the game, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And he just scored.
So this is part of PodBoyz now. Is fucking sports talk, I guess. We've always kind of kept it separate, but with Vincent the Goat joining the cast, it's a lot more prevalent because we talk about sports a lot more with the boys. I feel, so
Yeah.
yeah. So
We're bound to cross swords eventually, like we always do.
yep.
Sport boys.
It's good to switch it up every now and then. But what are we drinking tonight, boys? What y'all watching the game and sipping on with?
I'll go first because I'm drinking disappointment.
What do you mean, dog?
I had not re-upped on my good beers, so.
Oh, we're in
really?
the same boat this week.
Oh, really?
All three of us, yeah. I don't have nothing special.
I got a little
Espresso-
creative with mine though.
I tried to get creative. I got a Coors Banquet.
Oh, that's not creative at all, sir.
Damn, that hurt my soul when you said it.
It's what I have.
I
in
have
the
the
fridge.
Mexican equipment.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I'll just.
Montejo? You got the Montejo?
Got the Montejo.
Okay, all right.
And me, as for myself, I'm gonna be double fisting. Oh, actually, I gotta go get a second one. I didn't realize that I accidentally grabbed something else. I grabbed whatever the fuck this is. I grabbed a neutral. A neutral. This is vodka seltzer, which I will not be having.
Yeah, don't drink that.
I'm gonna be
Never in your
knocking.
wildest
I'm gonna be
dreams.
knocking back a couple.
Oh no!
Michelob Ultras, but wait, there's more. I've got myself my pre-made Michi mix
Oh,
right here.
Okay,
God.
okay.
So
okay.
I'm gonna do a quick pour here on the cast, and we'll do this can pop. I'll be having myself a
The first
Michelada.
pour ever.
All right.
Let's
Yeah,
do this.
I love it.
A
It's
Michelada?
like AD
Yep, a
flexing right now. Hell yeah.
Michelada. A Michelada.
Michelada?
Michelobda.
Michelob.
Michelobda.
Mika, oh yeah, Mikalea.
Michelobda.
Michelada.
My ex, she was from Puerto
We're
Rico.
saying something, I promise.
She used to call them Mikaleas.
Damn, I really should have brought something to stir this with.
Oh, just fucking shake that shit, bro.
I know. It's very precarious.
Shaking.
Oh, the Warriors look like they're a little upset there. You guys see that?
Well, they're fucking losing, so they better be upset. Losers.
They're actually pretty delicious.
Oh wait, Schroeder got
Schroeder
kicked
just
out the
got
game.
kicked.
Oh
What's
shit.
going on right now?
He
That
said
guy's a
something.
fucking upright, standard citizen.
He said something to one of the Warriors, and then they put the ball in his face, and it's like he didn't. I don't know if he did anything after. I didn't see, but why?
Definitely didn't foul out. He didn't have
While we
more
figure
than
out
like
what
3
the
fouls.
scandal's happening, I'm gonna grab a second Michelada because I made too much mix for one, and I'm not drinking that vodka
yeah.
shit.
Oh, for
Wait.
sure.
Yeah, vodka. That's a bold call. I wouldn't fuck with no vodka in a can. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
it's like
same.
wine in a box. I probably wouldn't fuck with that, even though I'm not a big wine drinker. There's just certain do's and don'ts, you know. I'm kind of curious as to why they kicked Schroeder out. That guy is like one of the cleanest.
Wait, hold
players
on.
on
I'm
the
listening
field.
right now.
All right, we back.
Oh wait! I saw it.
So what happened?
So he started talking shit to Draymond, and then the ref just kicked him out.
Who?
Even though Draymond put the ball right in his face and
Right
he
in
didn't do
Schroeder's
anything
face.
about it.
Yep.
So,
Why the fuck isn't Draymond kicked out?
so Schroeder got ejected from the game?
Yeah.
So it was like a free throw was happening, right? So the guy missed the free throw or something. I don't know, or he made it. But anyways,
No.
Schroeder-
What happened was Davis dunked, and then they're like talking. They like bumped Davis out, and Schroeder was like, "Yo, like, what the fuck," you know? And then
he didn't even really go up to him. He just like went. Like,
He just stood
stayed,
there.
Like he
just
stood
stood
like
there.
3 feet away from him, flexing and
Yep.
kind of saying
Fuck
something.
you, Curry.
And then Draymond put the fucking ball to his face, literally like shoving the ball in his face. And this guy didn't like swallow it away. He didn't like he just stood there, and then he
Yeah.
got kicked out. That was the crazy.
Anyways,
That was fucking ridiculous.
yeah,
Dude,
Lakers
Draymond gets away with Draymond gets away with so fucking much
so
in this
weird to me.
fucking league and in this series in general. Like he does all kinds of dirty shit, and they don't ever say fucking shit about. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Draymond.
Yeah.
But
I thought that the refs would have favored us a little bit more here, but I guess not.
I don't know. Yeah, y'all fucked up. Not coming correct with some sort of concoction like me, because I'm living lavish over here with my giant Michi.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I usually just skip the bullshit and just fucking pour the Tahiti straight in my shit. But I kind of did that like 4 times already. And the sodium really gets to you too after a while.
Oh yeah,
You feel like a different kind of buzz, like a high blood pressure kind of buzz.
Oh, that's not a good buzz. That's not a good buzz.
not a good
That's not a good buzz to
dude.
be on, dog.
That's the buzz, though. It's two buzzes. It's a buzz on top of a buzz.
It's wild, dude. Games, boys. Y'all been gaming this week? What y'all been playing?
I've been gaming, dude.
I haven't
I have to
been
admit,
gaming
I've been dropping the ball, but I am waiting for Diablo on Xbox, though.
Let's go. Ghost trying to get into
Yay.
Diablo? Let's go.
I have all the Diablo gear, dude. I feel like it was meant to be.
I forgot. Yeah, you always tell us about this fucking crazy mix-up of Diablo merch that you haven't like brought any of it on
like-
camera.
I feel like you guys have it because it's in storage.
Ah.
But, I
that's
feel like you guys have seen the beanie before for sure, and like maybe a T-shirt. But there's like 3 other T-shirts that I can wear.
Man, that's pretty
I
fucking
just,
dope.
well, I actually just have to lose a bunch of weight first. Casually, you guys, which is probably not gonna happen.
Oh, did you play the vampire game with these fools over the weekend?
Oh yeah, right, we
Oh
did
yeah,
play that.
Redfall is stupid as fuck.
That game fucking sucks, bro. So, full
If it
disclosure,
wasn't,
like, I pulled up to play with you guys, and the homie Josh had pulled up, so you guys already had 4. So I played
Yeah.
the first 2 missions by myself, and
how'd you even
bro,
do that?
that game is so fucking horrible. Like, just the basic like movement is like you don't feel like you're running. You just kind of float along.
You're gliding.
Yeah.
Which
you-
I guess
Yeah.
I was like, am I the vampire?
No,
or am I
no,
not?
you're
No, you're
apparently
not.
not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I picked
Yeah,
the one
it-
character that had the dead eye, so I'm pretty sure
Me
I'm at least
too.
half vampire.
Me too. I was with the Deadeye guy too. So, were you floating too when you ran, Eric?
Oh yeah, I feel like I. ran faster than
Yeah,
you.
I felt like I was floating. My game was doing some weird shit. I sent you guys those videos where like my my reticle on my gun would get stuck to the sniper
yeah.
gun. So like I had like a handgun out with like a sniper reticle.
That's
Like,
fucking weird.
It was just all kinds of weird glitches happening. The game is bugged and it
That
sucks.
game is trash, and it like performance aside, glitches and bugs aside, it's just not a fun game. You would think
Yeah.
for like a team cooperative shooter where you can play with all your homies and you're fucking slaying on vampires with cool ass guns and powers, you would think it'd be fun, but the powers are boring, the classes suck, there's no fucking grenade. It's a mess of a fucking game, man.
I also noticed like it took us forever to find enemies, like as we were
Yeah.
playing.
There's
Like
a lot of walking around. Yeah.
it was a lot of like
Gliding
roaming.
around, I should say.
Yeah, it was a lot of roaming and just like there's just no enemies, and the
And the
vampires
enemies
are
are
like
kinda,
few and
like,
far
Lame
between.
as fuck. Don't really pose a threat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the
nothing,
AI sucks,
nothing does.
too.
Yeah, everything's just brain dead in there.
Don't
Yeah.
really, yeah, met you any sort of way. But I feel like if it wasn't for that, the homie Josh telling us like where to go and what to do, I feel like that would have taken us way longer of just like fucking us meandering around, like trying to figure shit out, you know? Like I don't know. It could be a cool concept, but it seems like they just released an unfinished game.
Yeah, like get this, go. That game was scheduled to release last year.
Oh wow!
It got delayed almost a full year because they needed more time.
And
It was supposed to come out
still
fucking
shitty.
last year. Can you imagine the state it would have been in if they dropped it last year? Like,
So then they had to
Unplayable.
release it now, huh? Yeah.
Would have
Yeah.
been unplayable.
yeah, that shit's
So it's-
fucking horrible. So Xbox, that was Starfield, which is coming all the way in September supposedly. It's like a single player. It's like Skyrim in space, so it's gonna be dope. But they're not known for launching games in the best state either. They launched pretty broken too, just straight out of Bethesda. So I mean, Xbox really is for like everything other than Hi-Fi Rush. They're just dropping the ball heavy this whole fucking generation or so far, man. So
Yeah.
who knows what's gonna happen, man? Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, this isn't one of the topics in here, but he got interviewed by the Kind of Funny Games podcast, and he pretty much went on there and was just kind of like, honestly, seemed super defeated. He just like, we got involved with this game too late to really be that involved, but for the most part, they try to be hands off to let the studios like have their full creative freedom still and all that stuff, and it's just frustrating that they had to release it in that state, and he says he hates letting everyone down. The big thing that got that was controversial was basically him admitting that like Xbox was done competing with PlayStation. Like they're like basically admitting that they won the console war. He says that there's no reality in which like if they start pumping out all these great games that people are gonna start selling their PS5s and like that they're gonna get the market share back. You know what I mean? So. Exactly. That's it. So that's why the controversy was. People were just like, Nintendo did it. Nintendo what came from the Wii U where they sold 13 million. They're worst selling console of all time. They came out with the Switch, started putting out banger after banger after banger, and now they're past PS4 sales in less time. Like they're caught right back up. You know what I mean? So this excuse that if they sit here and make good games, that nothing's gonna change. I don't think that really flies, you know.
I feel like Kane has slit his wrists, guys.
Dude, yeah, full on, yeah.
Kane has fully slit his wrist.
He's gone
He's
full
gone
like
down the
defeatist mode.
street. Yeah, he went down the street, not across the street. And that's when you know it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a change. There needs to be a change. Then I mean, fuck.
Changing leadership or what?
Yeah, I mean, you can't have your leader talking like that. No matter what, dude.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter if all the data's there, if all the numbers are there to back up his claim, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
Yeah, I mean,
no way.
how it was supposed to come off was like that. They're not focused on selling Xboxes as much as they are pushing forward with their subscription services like Game Pass and XCloud and all that shit like that. Which I mean, yeah, we all know they shifted their model to a long time ago, but at the same time, like Goat says, you can't be out here talking like that, saying like, "Oh, there's no point. We're never gonna catch up. Like, we can make all the good games you want, but we're never gonna like sell as many like." You really can't be out here saying that when you're in the business of selling games and consoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're still in a competition, regardless.
So
yeah.
And honestly, that's why I chose Xbox. They're like, it's like different floats for different boats, right? There's people that like exclusivity, and then there's people that like cheap all access kind of.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I ultimately went for Xbox, because it's like less expensive. You got the Game Pass, you get a bunch of shit for free without having to pay for it anyways. Like, I mean, it's not a bad gimmick. Like, it's just, it is what it is.
It's not a bad gimmick until like. For the past couple of years, everything that's free on there the only thing that's good on there is made by other people. It's third party shit. Anything that they release on there has been fucking garbage. Even fucking Halo, so that's when it gets like.
I admit that. Yep.
Great.
That's when it gets rough, because like this one, like it had been a rough year all year for them, other than Hi-Fi Rush, and then I've been looking like this one was just like, oh well, Redfall's almost here. At least we're gonna all be able to hop in and play some fucking Redfall. This is gonna be like the big one, you know what I mean? And this is what they come with. Shit's weak.
Yeah, bucks.
What about you, Twerk? What you been playing? I forgot we were still in the what are we playing section. what you been playing, Twerk?
I've been pretty busy this past week. I haven't really been playing too much. I hopped into Destiny for a tiny bit the other day, but not for very long. Just like an hour or so. Actually, didn't we play together? Did we play Destiny this week?
No, I don't think we played this week.
You guys Destinying it up?
Maybe did we play on Monday? Maybe.
Might have been Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But
that's the last time I got a chance to play, because I've been out doing stuff and all that. But we did play Fortnite that one night, that one day.
Oh yeah, we did hop into some Fortnite.
Right, actually, that was right after the Redfall like fiasco. But
yeah.
Pretty much all I've been playing, or all I've played recently.
Yeah. I've still been in my like gaming ADHD, where like I know Tears of the Kingdom is coming, so I haven't been able to get back into anything. But I did play a bit of Destiny. I pushed a bit forward in the story, just on fucking regular, not legendary, because fuck that shit.
Nice. How far did you get?
I got past where I had to do the strike, and then one more mission ahead of that. So.
Oh, cool.
I think I should almost be done with the story. And other than that, it's finally fucking here, boys. And it's on my Switch, and I've been playing it since last night.
Zelda?
Got it going.
Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. A few hours into the bad boy, and it's fucking amazing, bro. Like, I didn't
everything
think
you wanted it to be.
Well, yeah. The thing is, like the first one, Breath of the Wild, it was like such a crazy feeling to pick that up as an adult and get like the same feeling that you would get as a child when you turn on like a new game, and like it's like this whole ass new like world that you didn't like know before. And like I hadn't felt that in a long time, and it really got me hooked and all this shit's why I played the game twice, then put like 100 hours into it twice because I lost my save file at one point. And like I didn't think I was gonna feel that way about a game in a long time, and it happened with Elden Ring. And again, I was just like, "There's no fucking way. There's no way that a game's gonna make me feel like that again." And here we are again. We're in the same fucking spot. Like it's similar, but different enough to where like you feel the difference within the sequel and everything like that. Like the new abilities are like familiar and similar to like the abilities that you got in the first one, but it just adds like such a creative twist to like where before it was more of like a physics based type of thing with all the different powers you had. This one's more about like interacting
building,
with
right?
interacting with your direct environment and just building crazy fucking contraptions and like jimmy rigging crazy like vehicles and transport mechanisms and all this crazy fucking shit, along with just like regular Zelda sword combat and all whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? So, I'm not far enough to where I have the glider again yet, when I can like go off and do the whole shit. I'm still like in like the beginning area where I have to do like a few shrines to get all the powers first and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm still not let loose into it, which is where I assume it's gonna get even fucking crazier. But so far so good, and I did get spoiled. It wasn't a spoiler because it was an official announcement, but my big complaint with Breath of the Wild has pretty much been fixed and addressed. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the best Zelda game of all time and trump my favorite game of all time in general, Ocarina of Time.
What was it? What was the issue?
It didn't have traditional Zelda dungeons. All the dungeons were the divine beasts, which were... It's basically all the same dungeon. It all looks the same. They're all the same theme. They're just like these big mechanical machines. And all the bosses are the same boss, but with different elements. Whereas Zelda's always known for its fucking dope-ass unique dungeons that with like they're different per regions and the sick-ass bosses and all that type of stuff. And that, while it was a huge, big open world and there was all this crazy, like, physics engine and all this cool shit that really changed the franchise, that part, like, really took the identity out of it for me. So that's why, like, Breath of the Wild's cool, but it was never my favorite Zelda. But this one apparently is bringing the dungeons back, like, full force, so... I think I might be all in on this one. It's currently sitting at a 96 on Metacritic. That's our first article, our first topic here. First link there. So, I believe it's the first one that's matched or come close. So, recently, all the sequels for, like, the past generation games, like Horizon Forbidden Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, all the sequels have been scoring lower than the first games, just because like people are more familiar with the formula, they've seen it before now, it's not as new or cool, you know. But this one actually, I think, matched it or beat the score of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's actually tied with Breath of the Wild. They're both sitting at a 96 on Wii U for Breath of the Wild, so that's the one it's tied with. So they fucking did it again, man. It's the highest rated game basically of the year, I believe, so far, and it's shaping up to be game of the year once again. You know, it's a fucking knockout.
These are these are the these are review scores from like reviewers though, like critics.
Yes, the user score is at an 8.7.
Oh wait, no.
That's
the user scores are not out.
Yeah, that's sorry, I was looking at Breath of the Wild. I was switching between the two.
Yeah, people have not scored it yet. The public has not spoken, but as of now, all the critics are saying it's great.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I'm excited to like get like balls deep into that shit for like literally like hundreds of hours. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah.
But what's up? Are you guys interested in checking it out at all?
I still need to finish the first one.
Yeah, go. What about you?
Do you have to finish the first one in order to enjoy this one?
Technically, no. Especially not in this day and age where you can
YouTube,
YouTube,
the
anything like just
Yeah.
YouTube. What you need to know before playing Tears of the Kingdom, and you can watch a quick, sit there at your storage office and just watch a quick like 10-15 minute video, and then go from there. You should be good to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds interesting as hell, especially like all the rave reviews you've been giving it makes me want to play it for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like it's definitely like a way bigger, way. If you thought the world in Hogwarts was big, it's like way bigger than that. So
Damn.
yeah, there you go. So there's a lot to do, a lot to discover. So you can play that shit for a long fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Next up, we got a kind of weird announcement. We've got Gamefreak, the developer of Pokemon, teaming up with Private Division, which is a Take-Two subsidiary. What the heck is Private Division? Oh yeah, so they've published The Outer Worlds, which is basically like Starfield before Starfield. It's Fallout in space, made by the New Vegas developers. Ollie World, Roller Dome. So a very weird like collection of games that they've released to partner with the Pokemon developer for let's see, what does it say?
new IP.
It's a new IP. It's an action adventure IP. So similar to like a Zelda, I guess. It's currently codenamed Project Bloom. It's got no release date or anything like that, but yeah, they decided to announce this. And what do you think about this?
What are they gonna do? What is this? I mean,
Why?
I don't know.
Why
is Game Freak involved?
Why is Game Freak doing anything other than making Pokemon look and play better?
I have like Game Freak. I think is just tired of Pokemon, dude. That's the problem. And they've openly said like, yeah, we want to focus on our other shit other than Pokemon. You know what I mean?
I guess, but like,
But every game that's not Pokemon that Game Freak releases is ass.
yeah, it's been pretty bad for the past couple ones. Little Town Hero and Giga Wrecker were the past two non Pokemon games, and they did not do very well. Oh, I have Metacritic open right here. Let's pull it up real quick. Little Town.
Oh, we lost the goat.
Oh no. Little Town Hero is at a 64 on Metacritic. And Giga Wrecker isn't even on Metacritic apparently.
Wow, it's that unknown.
Giga. Oh no, there it is. It's Giga Space Wrecker. It's a 75. I guess that's not that bad.
Not terrible.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know if this screenshot is like concept art or if it's actually what they're kind of working on. But if Game Freak is capable of producing graphics like this, what are we fucking doing here?
What are we doing on Pokemon? What is happening?
What are we doing here? Ugh. Alright, we can skip the next topic to the goat's back because I think he might actually care a bit about Call of Duty, so we're going to push that until he's back, hopefully. Moving on to the announcement for the ASUS ROG Ally coming June 13 for $700. It's basically
Steam Deck.
it's expensive, but it's not as expensive as the Steam Deck with like the full like memory capacity, and it's actually like a lot stronger and better apparently. And they are dropping a cheaper one for $599 later in the year, but this is intriguing for people who haven't dipped into the Steam Deck but want to get into that form factor of PC gaming, like the handheld thing. Like, I mean, I'm a little intrigued. Like, once I have like a bit more money to spend, like I used to, you know what I mean, get back on track a bit, I might fuck around and give one of these a try. Because the Steam Deck's always kind of interested in me a little bit, at least, you know what I mean? Just because, you know me, I like the form factor of being able to play games while laying in bed and watching something else on my TV. I've talked about it, which is why I was so intrigued by that remote play only PS5 fucking handheld that Sony's supposedly doing. So, I don't know, man. It's intriguing to me. I think it looks a lot sleeker and cooler than the fucking Steam Deck's clunky ass too. So, I mean, that's a plus too. Um, what about you, man? You interested at all in handheld PC gaming?
Uh, yes and no. It depends on what this can actually do. You know,
Yeah.
like I'd have to see it to like actually invest in it because that's a pretty big investment for a handheld. You
Yeah, I
know.
mean it's pretty crazy though. It launches with AMD's new Z1 Extreme processor, uh, half terabyte of and a half terabyte SSD. It's got 16 gigabytes of
Grams,
DDR5. Yeah, 16 grams.
16 grams of that
It's
OG
got a half
OG
ounce.
RAM.
It's got a half ounce of that OG RAM, baby. Yeah, it's got 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM paired with that extreme processor.
Oh, it does 120 hertz on a 1080p. That's pretty good for
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
small device.
hmm
Okay.
Notably,
I mean,
it has a proprietary slot where you can plug in one of ASUS's capable XG mobile external GPUs, which is essentially a docking station that packed with a 4090 that's packed with a 4090 and numerous ports.
oh
So
dang.
yeah, you can basically dock it into a fucking machine beast of a computer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder how much that's gonna be because 490s are pretty
yeah,
pricey.
it says in it that is gonna be a separate add-on. That's gonna be pretty costly, probably well
Oh,
over a
over a
thousand
thousand
dollars.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because you're essentially buying a PC at that point.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's intriguing overall.
hmm
Um, I don't know if I'll like pay full price for it. Maybe wait to see if it ever goes on sale or see if I can like
I would want to see performance like reviews
yeah
and that kind of thing
see
before
if I
I
can.
invest in that.
Well, you can actually already find reviews dropped. So today they announced it. They announced the release date. Pre-orders went live, but they also basically opened up embargoes to reviews and all types of shit. So everyone who's had their hands on it for a while now has basically given their thoughts on it. So you can basically get pretty informed on it now if you want.
Cool. Now, I would want to know that if I would want to know whether or not I can play my Xbox games on here and how that works. If it's only from your Steam library or
No,
what.
so this is a Windows machine. So
Oh,
you can install pretty much anything that's Windows based onto it. So you can run Steam, you can run Xbox Store, you can run Game Pass, whatever the Xbox app, whatever you need. So it's
What?
not just locked to your Steam.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, it's a
okay.
Windows
The
machine.
Valve one is just Steam.
Correct.
So, okay, that makes this a lot more like interesting to me because
Yes, yes,
if
yes.
that was one my main issue with the Steam Deck was that I have all these games on
On Game Pass.
PC Game Pass,
hmm
but you can't play those on your Steam Deck. You know what I mean? So it just didn't make sense for me to
Elgato.
like get that. So now that I know that, that makes it a little bit more interesting for me.
Fuck yeah, dude. What about you,
That's
Go?
what it.
Would you be you who's been looking into buying like a semi beefy gaming PC but haven't pulled the trigger? So if you look at the if you skip the Call of Duty um, link and go to the next one, we're talking about the ASUS ROG Ally. If you look at it, it looks
Oh,
like a Switch, but it's basically a handheld PC for gaming.
I've seen this. I've seen this. Yes. No, I'm all for it. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a lot better for some weird reason at mobile gaming. Just like reaction time. Obviously, it's like a lot easier to get it down and
This
stuff
looks
like that.
like
Yeah. So I'm,
this
I'm all
looks
for
actually
it. Yeah,
pretty
I'm
good.
all for
By
it
the way,
for sure.
we're still up 18
We're up
points
18.
in the
Yep.
fourth
Oh,
Yeah,
we
quarter.
just
no,
scored
I've
two
seen that.
more.
These guys are dominating for sure.
Let's
But yeah,
fucking.
but I love it. So
Ooh.
in fact, I was looking into getting the Asus ROG cell phone, the 6.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
was so I was so
Oh,
dead
they have a
on it
cell
to
phone
be
coming
honest
out.
with you. Yeah, it's really good. it's already out. The Pro edition isn't out, but the basic edition is out, I think. But anyways, like obviously it's for gamers and like so some trade offs are like the camera isn't as good, things like that. But like for somebody like me who could give a shit about the camera, who like sparingly uses the camera on their phone, and mainly I just use my phone for gaming and social media, like that's it. But it's only available for, I want to say, if I remember correctly, it's like AT&T and T-Mobile.
Oh, it's one
It's
of
not
those
available for Verizon.
where it's only
Yeah,
available on specific carriers.
yeah, and I did some digging into it. It's because the carriers that it works for here in the U.S. are carriers that use like the same technology as like the rest of the world, like Europe and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Verizon uses like a certain technology that's like only used here in the U.S. So like if you were to go somewhere else, you'd have to like do some trade off or something. So yeah, like I guess that's the reason why they use the most universally known technology for cellular. I guess, and that's the case. So people who have Verizon like me are shit out of luck with that one. But this is what I'm gonna get instead for sure. So yeah, I'm all about it. I'm stoked.
That's dope. And then next up, we got the announcement for the title for the next Call of Duty game, and that's gonna be, guess what? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's their best one, right? Like, I'm not a big Call of Duty guy, but everybody who I know that is a big Call of Duty guy said that Modern Warfare 2 is the shit.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 3.
And then Black Ops there is also like
Yeah.
the big one people like a lot. I thought you played. I thought you played Call of Duty Mobile. Go.
Oh, mobile, yeah, sure, but I don't think it's Modern Warfare. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what mobile is. I don't know which maps they use or anything like that. But yeah, I am a big mobile guy though for sure. Like, I just played a few matches earlier today, and I was fucking feasting.
You have no
Like,
interest of playing it on console though.
No, to be honest with you, no. And a big part of it is the fact that everybody's just light years ahead of me by now.
Also, guys, just so you know,
And like, not that I don't doubt my own ability to catch up or whatever, but mobile's just so much better for me for some reason. I can't really explain why.
this is actually a remake.
It's a remake of Modern Warfare 3.
It's a remake of Modern Warfare 3. So
Okay.
this game has already been released. So they're releasing it again.
I didn't even know that.
Neither did I. I don't keep up with Call of Duty. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. This is actually the last Call of Duty that I played extensively. It was Modern Warfare 3. And it was okay.
Do you want to play it again?
No, I don't want to. I don't
like buying the re-release.
It's just that you know what they're doing nowadays, right? They're taking the same Modern Warfare game, they're shoving their what's it called? Warfare? Their Battle Royale map.
Warzone?
Warzone, yeah. They're shoving Warzone into it and then adding a separate campaign that you can download individually.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
So they have Warzone, and then you have to. So the way it works is you have the Warzone that everyone can play for free, and then you can buy. It's basically like you can buy the campaign plus the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer that's exclusive to Modern Warfare 3. So like you're buying like it's kind of stupid the way it works. Like you're buying the campaign and the multiplayer, but everyone can play the like big game.
Yeah.
The Battle Royale game. So you can still play Call of Duty, and the Battle Royale one is free. You can play that all day for free. It's like Fortnite.
Well, Warzone's free. Yeah. You can just play that.
Yeah, you can just play Warzone. You don't have to pay for that.
Is it fun? Have you played it?
I have. It can be fun, but it's just like it's Modern Warfare, so people get sweaty, and it's just.
Yeah, that's the goat thing. Sweaty means those are the people that are light years ahead of you. We call them the sweaty people because they get super like crazy about it. You know what I mean?
But yeah, dude, believe me, my heart was broken when I was on Call of Duty Mobile, and like there was just people who were like beasting the fuck out of everything. I was just like, oh, it's cool though because they're obviously using some type of like hack where they're using like the controller or something, connected to their phone. But I just chalked it up to that. But then I got the fucking stupid ass Razer thing that you put around your phone.
Oh, the Razer Kishi or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh no, the
yeah.
backbone or whatever. Backbone, I think.
No,
So.
no, no, no. It is the Kishi.
Oh, okay.
Razor's the Kishi. The Backbone is its own thing.
Oh,
Backbone,
okay.
I think, is for.
I got the Kishi and like I connected it to my fucking iPhone and I started playing it and immediately it said like, we have detected you have an external controlling device. We're gonna pair you and match you with only people that also have external controlling devices.
What the
I was
fuck?
like, oh shit. So that means that before, when other people would beast on me and I would just be like, oh, they're obviously using a controller, that means they weren't using a controller.
Oh
That means
fuck! They were just
you
fucking.
know what I'm
They were
saying?
just destroying
Yeah,
you.
so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so that shattered my reality. I stopped using the stupid Kichi because of it. So
It sucks.
Fucking sucks, man. All right. Well, moving on to the next topic here. We got the PlayStation Plus games for the month. Oh, this is the game catalog. So not the games for the month. This is just that the ones that they're adding to the service in general. And they got a lot of bangers on here. They got the new Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart being added, Humanity for PS4, PS5, the new Watch Dogs Legion. Got Dishonored 2, Dishonored Death of the Outsider, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which is a side-scrolling action title. All of the modern Tomb Raider trilogy, and a bunch of other shit, man. They really popped off this month, adding a bunch of cool stuff. So, you know, a lot of backlog stuff that if you don't want to necessarily go out and find or buy, the remastered version of the Ghostbusters game is on there. Stuff like that that I wanted to get on Switch but never did. You know, I can play it on there now if I so choose. You know, so pretty cool. Anything on there that sticks out to you, Eric?
Yes.
Since you're a PlayStation owner.
Ratchet and Clank for sure, because I almost bought that a little while back, and now I'm getting it for free. That's dope.
it's cool.
And you said you enjoyed it, so
Really
I'm
good
probably gonna
game.
play that. I've actually have been interested in this Humanity game, just to like play it, just to see what it's like. Cause this is the one where the crowds follow the ghost dog. Do you remember we talked about this a while back?
Which one?
It's like Humanity. It's like you control this ghost dog, and it's like a puzzle game.
Oh
and
yeah, where you're the Shiba. Where you're the Shiba.
You're the Shiba, and you're like guiding people to like the end of these like mazes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one looks kind of fun, just because puzzle games are fun sometimes, you know. Looks like a little like oh, I'm just like chilling, just like don't have anything else to play. I just play this for a bit, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit, your camera's like glitching out hard.
What's it doing? Hold on, I need to get eyes on this. Did you catch a glimpse of this warlock?
Maybe the Tomb Raiders look pretty cool too.
Oh my god, go! You look like you're about to. You look like you're about to like a demon, a cyber demon's about to take you.
Yeah, I feel like you're the one that's getting possessed because I don't see myself as
You don't see him glitching out, Eric?
Oh yeah, I definitely see him glitching out. You're like
you guys for
super
real?
like blocked.
I don't see myself
No.
glitching on my own thing.
Turn your camera off and turn it back on. This is crazy, go.
You're like glitching, and then also like your face. What you were saying was not matching your face.
Oh wow, you used to be possessed right now.
See, oh, there you go. You're back.
Hey! How's this up?
Just had to turn it on and off. That's all I need.
All right, and then our last topic for the week here, we got so the goat actually sent this to me via text message the other day. We were just chatting the other day, and he's like, "Hey, bro, by the way, did you hear about Mario Football coming next year?" And I was just like, "What?" Because Nintendo kind of they have been on a roll with like the Mario sports games recently, and like I mean, I would believe it. I think the next one that's coming is baseball. I think as far as we know. But I mean, I'd believe it. So I was just like, "That's cool." Like, where'd you see this? So he sends me a link that you saw this on another podcast, right? Like a podcast covered it.
Yeah. I screen recorded it. Yeah, because I couldn't find anything. Like immediately upon hearing it live on this podcast.
What podcast was it?
It was called The Pod. It's a sports podcast. It's not necessarily a video game podcast.
Is it the Pod McAfee podcast?
It's a side podcast of it.
God
It's
damn it,
it's-
go!
No,
God
it's everybody.
damn
It's
it!
everybody but
It's
him. So they mostly
McAfee
focus.
adjacent.
Yeah, it is, but they don't necessarily focus on sports as much as they do just like culture.
Yeah.
So they just like kind of do similar to what we do. They just, but not necessarily games. They just put shit up and they all kind of just talk about it. And one of them though was this. So I was already in the midst of texting Oscar, and I was just like, I heard it, and I was like, Yo, have you heard about this? And then I went online, and I'm usually good at finding shit, right? And I went everywhere, like Reddit, Twitter, Google, Bing, fucking everywhere, and I couldn't find anything about it. So I was like, what the fuck? So then all I could do was screen record it and send it to Oscar.
So cool trick, go right now. Our listeners and viewers are actually watching this thing play live on the screen right now with us in the corner. This is why we're on Discord now. I assist over. I set it all up so I could show stuff while we're talking. Get a little bit more wild with the setup here. So everyone's actually watching this go down right now, and like honestly, I can see why these fools were kind of fooled if they're not actually that plugged in with gaming and they're not following it every day like we are necessarily, because like whoever, like the artist is credited here, someone is credited. I don't know how I got there.
Simon Brockman.
Yeah, Simon Brockman. Like, to be fair, like it is pretty well fucking made and pretty well done. Like this animation and like the character models and everything like that. So, I mean, it's if you don't know and you don't follow like the Nintendo of America like verified account that and you don't know how to tell fakes from like bullshit, like I can see people getting fooled by it. So that's why I asked you to send it to me. I saw it and I was just like, this looks legit, but I know it's not. Like I googled it, nothing was popping up on Google about it. I went to the Nintendo YouTube, to their Twitter page, to anything for an announcement, nothing. You know what I mean? So it's not real. The artist is credited because I found the original post. This is an Instagram post. This wasn't. You know what I mean? So I think this is the original guy who posted it or whatever. But yeah, this stuff like this is out there. Like you can find trailers for like sequels of games that never existed or that never came out. But people are really fucking good at just making fan art nowadays, dog. So
it's like extreme fan art.
This would be fucking cool though. Like let's talk about that for a bit. Have we ever had a Mario football game?
I don't think
it's fucking badass. Just like thinking about the different characters and their strengths, their traits, and like what you would use them for, and like what kind of game plan you would have, like different game plans people could deploy and shit like that. Like, anger, dude. As soon as they make it.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever released one.
Well, Strikers, right?
No, they never released one. Apparently, one was in the works for the GameCube. Yeah, but it was canceled during the GameCube era. So there's never actually been an American football game in the Mario universe. And like the goat says, I think it could be fucking dope. You know what I mean? Because some characters are like speedier, some characters are like big bruisers, like do like a hit stick function. All the abilities and power ups and everything like that. I think it'd be fun as hell, man.
It'd be fun, yeah. It would. It would have to play like NFL
Blitz, like
games?
Blitz,
NFL Blitz.
NFL
yeah,
Blitz,
that's exactly what comes to mind. Like, where you have like powers and like
just like super
you can
over
throw
the top.
Football like super. Yeah, you can throw this football super fast, or like throw it so fast that like
it catches fire and all this shit.
Fire, yeah, shit like that.
It like blows through people trying to intercept it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think ultimately it could be a very fun concept, and I hope someday it does happen. But unfortunately, this one was a fake, boys. So
it's a good fake. The second time in my life I've been
good fake though.
Yeah, you got faked out pretty good on that one, young goat. It's all good though. It happens to the best of us. That's why you're on the podcast now, man. So we can keep you informed with all the latest and greatest. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But that's pretty much going to do it for us here on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, you are a true Super Mario quarterback, and I'll see you on the fucking Mushroom Kingdom gridiron. If you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Knife Life Foss, Knife Life OSC. If you want to find Young Twerk on the internet,
You can find me as Ricky Plays.
if you want to find the GOAT on the internet,
Hey, what's up? It's actually at not really human. NOERLLYHUMAN.
for sure, for sure. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for us this week. Go Lakers. Until next time, my name is Oscar.
Eric.
Shoot it.
We've been the PodBoyz Advance, and we will see you guys next time. Later. Don't eat the apple pie. Unless the Lakers win, then eat it all.